Hello to the future graphics designers and photographers. My name is Kate and I am Virtual Assistant of TC. Welcome to the special episode of Beginner's Guide to Adobe Photoshop. Today we are going to learn about Toolbox in Adobe Photoshop. So let's get straight into it. As we discussed about panels in Episode 3, Toolbox is the most important panel in Adobe Photoshop. So watch till the end of the video, we will be discussing about all the tools and behaviors of them. It's a long vertical box found in the left of our side in the interface. The first tool is Move Tool, which helps us to move the layers, mask and other elements in the project. As we click on the Move Tool, we get some behaviors options below the menu bar. Clicking on Auto Select gives an option of selecting layers by clicking on them. Layer option will choose the selected layer you clicked and Group option will select the respective group you clicked. Clicking on Show Transform Control allows us to transform the shape of the layer. You can use the shortcut Ctrl-T, which will give you more options of transforming a layer. You can see we got a new behavior panel where the little dotted box represents the anchor of the layer, which will help you transform object according to axis of the layer. X and Y shows the positions of the transformation controls. Switching the small triangle will help you to position the layer according to the reference point. W and H are the width and height of the controls. You can also use this option for making mirror transformations of a layer. Switching the link symbol will help you to keep the equal ratio between width and height. The inclination angle helps you to rotate your layer. H and V represents the horizontal and vertical skew rate for the layer. Interpolation basically is how much you want Photoshop to get detailed enhancement when you enlarge a layer. There are three main interpolation: nearest neighbor, bilinear and bicubic, and other are just breakdowns of bicubic. Nearest neighbor gives you the basic enhancement overall. Bilinear gives you the four sides enhanced quality. And bicubic gives the nearest 16 pixels enhanced. This applies same for image interpolation too. The little option over here gives you the option to switch between free transform and warp function. The unavailable symbol is for cancelling the transformation and the tick is apply button. You can use escape and enter to cancel and apply transformation too. These are the align options for aligning your layers in correct position. Moving on to next tool, we have Mark Tool, which is used for selections and drawing shapes. Right-clicking on this tool gives rise to small pop-up which has other shapes options. Next is the Lasso Tool, which helps us to draw or select any type of indefinite forms. Right-clicking on this tool reveals two more styles of the Lasso Tool. Polygon Lasso Tool helps us to create or select any type of polygon form. Magnetic Lasso Tool is like magnet that attracts two or forms to select a particular region or form. Moving on to next tool, we have Magic Wand Tool. It helps us to select a specific region of a photo to enhance or make a special edit of it. Right-clicking on this tool gives rise to a special tool called Quick Selection Tool. This tool is more precise in selecting a region than Magic Wand Tool, which is only found in the latest versions of Adobe Photoshop. If you want to learn more about the last three tools, watch the 6th episode of the series. You can find this video in the info section or in the description box below. Moving on to the next tool, we have Crop Tool, which allows us to crop our document. The behavior panel gives us the options of aspect ratio of cropping, straighten the document, view style of cropping and common settings. Right-clicking on this tool reveals more three tools, in which Perspective Crop Tool allows us to crop the document in a perspective angle. Slice Tool is basically used for creating layouts such as web layouts and software layouts. Moving to next tool, we got Eyedropper Tool, which chooses a color as you click over a particular area from the whole project. Right-clicking on the tool gives rise to more three options, where the Color Sampler tool saves a particular color that you like. You can sample up to 4 colors maximum. The Ruler tool allows us to draw margins to get perfect measurements and position of a particular layer, text or vector you want. The Notes tool allows us to write a note over an area that we want to change. Use the Clear option in the behavior section to clear samples and notes. Next tool is Spot Healing Brush Tool. This tool allows us to heal a particular spot or an area based on size of brush. Right-clicking on the tool reveal more tools like Healing Brush Tool, which is alternative of the Spot Healing Brush Tool. This tool allows us to select manually the part that will heal a spot. Patch Tool allows to patch selected area to a place we desired to replace. Content-Aware Move Tool helps us to remove and replace a selected part from one region to another region. Red Eye Tool is used to remove the flash sequence that come after clicking a picture in a camera. This removes the red eye part in the picture. You can do this by clicking over the red eye region of the picture. Moving on to next tool, we have Brush Tool, which works same as a brush. You can draw or fill any region by a color using Brush Tool. Right-clicking on the tool reveals a box of other tool that works same as brush. Pencil Tool is the all-time basic tool from Paint. You can draw any detail using Pencil Tool. Color Replacement Tool is used to replace an existing color over a region by your choice. Mixer Brush Tool allows us to draw over a region using the familiar colors nearby the region. Next tool is Clone Stamp Tool. This tool helps us to clone a particular part and use the clone over another region. Right-clicking on the tool reveal another tool called Pattern Stamp Tool, which is pretty similar as the Clone Stamp Tool, but instead of any part it clones a pattern. History Brush Tool and Art History Brush Tool are basically used to restore a portion of an image to an earlier state, while leaving the rest of the image modified. So this is the end of part 1 of Toolbox in Adobe Photoshop. We will be learning more about the options in the upcoming videos. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did learn something, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hope to see you in the part 2 of Toolbox in Adobe Photoshop.